After 14 years since the last Final Destination was released, I really only have one thing to say about this. Shit. For those who are unfamiliar with the concept of Final Destination, which wouldn't really surprise me given the fact that the last one was released 14 years ago, basically a bunch of people would do something, whether it's go on a plane or go on a roller coaster, and a chain reaction occurs causing everyone to meet their maker, but in very gruesome ways. It's later revealed to be a vision of somebody within that group, and they save some of their friends, which sounds wonderful, but not really, because now they've messed with the original design, which means a new design for each of the survivors starts to unravel, and they still end up meeting their end. And quite honestly, one thing about the Final Destination franchise as the movies have gone by is that it starts to get predictable. We kind of see it coming before it actually happens. The wind chimes will start chiming, a door will close so nobody can leave, or a door will open so something can get in. Lots of intro shots of random items around the area, so you're kind of guessing like, how are these things going to interact with each other? It's been the same formula. We've been there, we've done that. Quite honestly, Bloodlines takes that formula, adds new variables, and then the end result still being the same with their untimely end, but it's actually more exciting. The build-up for Bloodlines was so much more intriguing because they provided so many different possibilities, and it got to the point where the anticipation was so high, and they honestly executed it very well. No pun intended, but they did not disappoint. And what I really appreciated about this one is that it's not just a group of friends, but family members. In 1968, a woman experiences one of the visions and she saves hundreds of people, and those people had children and grandchildren. So the Grim Reaper is not only after the initial survivors, but their bloodlines as well, because technically they shouldn't have even been born had the events in 1968 played out. And the movie focuses on the last survivor and, well, you guessed it, her bloodline, which I personally really enjoy because it's multi-generational. And I remember seeing the teaser and trailer for this and thinking, man, like I really hope that what they're showing is not the pinnacle point of this film, because if everything else in this film is just flat, I'm gonna be disappointed. And no, that was not the case at all. There were some moments where characters were doing something dumb and it just had me shaking my head with annoyance, but that's kind of the fun with this franchise. Someone just pisses you off and the Grim Reaper claims them in such a way that I'm not saying it's satisfying, but it's also not satisfying. It's a weird complex, man. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. But that's why Bloodlines hits differently, because in the other films, there's maybe like one or two characters where I'm like, man, I really like you. But in this one, almost all the characters were fairly likable, so it was a different feeling when their time came. Lastly, I have to say that this being Tony Todd's posthumous film was fitting. He was that one staple reoccurring character that just made the whole movie even more eerie than it originally was. And two things that really hit me was when they showed him, he just did not look well at all, and we're like, man. And his final message that felt more like he was talking to the audience, where he's just telling us to enjoy life because you never know when your time's gonna come. But yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines is by far the best Final Destination movie that has come out. And if this is their way of saying that, hey, we're back, I'm amped. So yeah, that's about it.